Okay, so today we are looking at the Marvel Legends Deadpool and Wolverine Deadpool figure. And I gotta say, this figure is it's a little you know what? I'll save my opinions for the end. How about that? So this is a review. I'm going to review the figure, regardless of how I feel about it, because that's what most of you guys want to see anyway. So here we go. This is the figure here. Um, it is a decent figure. I don't think it's the best figure in the world. Um, I think that if you just want the representation of the Deadpool from the movie, and you don't want to pay, hot toy money or SH figure art money, this is probably where you're gonna land. Um, this is very much a toy. I will say that this is not. I'm gonna say for my preferences, this is not the best representation of this character. Um, it just there's things about it that let's just say don't don't rock with me very well. So getting into the review, here we go. Here's the articulation. If you have the one from 2024, nothing new is here. I mean, other than the pinless legs, but it's not reuse. Let me just get that out the way. It isn't reuse. As far as I think it's all new. I think the knees might be reuse. I think that's about it though. And the hands are definitely reuse. And I think that's it though. I don't think anything else is reuse on this figure. Of course, the swords, guns. Well, no, I think the guns are new too. But the sheath is the same. Other than that, these arms are the same from the 2024 version. These are the same arms. So, and I have that figure for reference, of course. So, I'm going to say, here you go. I'm just going to finish this because I want to get to it so bad. I want to get to it so bad, but let me do you guys what you want first. Let me give you guys what you want, and then I will do what I want. How about that? That sounds like a fair exchange. So, it's the articulation is fine. I'm not here to complain about the articulation at all. I don't think the articulation is an issue. Of course, I would like to see something other than a waist swivel and this ab crunch, but this is Marvel Legends. It's par for the course. It's nothing, it's nothing new here. There's nothing new going on. It's not reinventing the wheel. If there you go. How about that? Now all I need is some water coming down and just don't you? But anyway, so the figure is fun, right? It's a toy. It's a fun figure. It's Deadpool. Deadpool is the reason I got into Marvel Comics. My uncle gave me a stack of Deadpool comics. I didn't know who he was. If you remember the Marvel Universe figures, I had just bought one. I had bought a Deadpool just so he can be a red ninja to go with my G.I. Joes, but my uncle was like, "Hey, I didn't know you like Deadpool." And I'm like, "What the heck's a Deadpool?" And he gives me all these comics. I think at the time, is it Daniel Wade or Daniel something? But yeah, he was the writer at the time, and yeah, fell in love with the character, and it was history from there. I got deep into Marvel, started learning about all the characters, and voila, there you go. To this day, I still like Marvel, even though I don't like the current situation with the MCU. But I will say that the Deadpool movie is For all points and purposes, a 9 out of 10. I definitely recommend seeing that film. Will I say that this figure is a 9 out of 10? Well, okay. So, as you can see, I'm trying to get this figure into a decent pose, and I'm trying to get him to stand, and this is one of my biggest problems with both this 2024 figure and the 2020. It cannot stand. It, no matter what you do, even if I try to put it in just a vanilla pose, it just will not stand. I cannot get this figure to stand for nothing. And this isn't just a, oh, it's because you're on camera. No, like, there he goes. Finally, he stands. Deadpool, you're doing this on purpose. You're breaking the fourth wall right now. You're like, you know what? I'm going to stand. And he's doing it. So let's go ahead and bring out the 2020 version. Without me saying anything, can you spot the differences? I'm going to give you about 2 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. If you didn't spot the differences, I'm going to point them out to you. Look at, sorry for the camera shake, look at the amount of detail in the 2020 version. Just, you know, I know some of you guys, y'all love this pinless tech. I don't really care, but, you know, I know you guys love it, but look at the amount of detail. The amount of paint. Look at that face sculpt. Does that not look like it came out of a movie? Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, I like this figure a whole lot. This is, to me, the best Marvel Legends movie Deadpool there is. This figure, on the other hand, it most certainly is not. It's so soft. It's so comic booky. It's so cartoony. It's so bright. It's so blah. And I am sorry. I try my best to not, destroy figures like other channels do. I don't like doing that. I don't think that's right. But guys, this is night and day difference. Night and day. I mean, for this figure to be now 4 years old and this to be but a few months, which one looks like it came out more recently? You know, like this, look at the head sculpt. Look, that looks like someone's face is in there. Does that look like that? No, that looks like a comic book. And here's the deal. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know, if this was a comic book Deadpool, I would say this is perfect. My entire tone would change. But this is not a comic book Deadpool. This is supposed to be a movie figure. Look at the details. Just, again, night and day. You got wrinkles, you got damage, you got, this is the merc with the mouth. His suit ain't gonna ever be clean. I know. Well, he got his he got his new suit from the TVA. Look, come on. These sculpts are night and day difference. I'm not gonna go through the articulation of this one just because it's the exact same, but look at this sword, right? Look at this sword. It's just plain. Nothing going on here. Here's this gun. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Here's this gun. Now, granted, if you remember, this one had it to where the guns were stuck in the holster. I did manage to get mine out, but, it's a gun, right? Everybody's going to have their own opinion about these figures. I know that some people just love new things, but I'm here to tell you, sometimes new isn't always better. Sometimes the old one is just fine, And if what I'm saying sounds like I'm just beating up on this figure, here is the Marvel Legends Moon Knight from the Disney Plus series. Look at that. Look at the amount of detail they put into this figure. If Marvel Legends did this all the time, I would buy way more Marvel Legend figures. But they don't. You know, look at this. Look at the shading. It's subtle, but it's there. You know, this is what I like to see. You know, look at that. The details. And then look at this. Which one of these figures looks like it came from a movie? You tell me. This one? Or this one? That one? Or that one? I just... That's my problems. And these are personal. You know, I'm not trying to tell you don't buy it. I'm not trying to tell you to buy it, honestly. I'm indifferent in that case. But, you know... Wow, you are just really standing now. I swear, y'all, I could not get this figure to stand for nothing in the last 20 minutes. And now I guess I must have found that sweet spot. But if you try to put him in any kind of pose at all and try to get him to stand in it, yeah, good luck. And this is the next problem. The feet don't raise up that well. The gumminess in the plastic. You know, I don't understand for the life of me where they're getting their plastic from. Like, this is not, I mean, whatever. I'm not going to do that today. Let's not do that today, right? Let's just talk about the figure. Figure is cool. Let's see if you're going to stand. You're going to stand for me again. Come on, do it for them. Do it for your fans. Your fans want to see you stand up. At the very least, you just made Disney a lot of money. All you have to do is stand there. Come on, just a little action pose. One time for your mind. There you go. There you go, Deadpool. You did it, man. You're out of there. So, my opinion of this figure is, if you didn't get the 2020 version, I guess this is the best you're gonna get. If you have the ability to get the 2020 version, I would definitely say get that one instead of this one. But to each their own, right? You might see this and be like, Collector Rare Review, what are you talking about? This is a great figure. It's one of the best. It's my top 10. More power to you. More power to you. But as for me, he's not even scratching that top 10. And I am a Deadpool lover. I love Deadpool the way I love me some Spawn. And oh really? You're just giving it up for the camera now. Look at him, y'all. He just wants to stand. Okay, all right. I'll give him some points for that. You wanna be cooperative for the review, but you don't want to be cooperative outside of this. So, I did not show one other issue that I have with this figure, and that's the accessories. This is pretty much everything it comes with the exception of another sword-holding hand and another gun-holding hand. Meanwhile, let's just get him out of here for a bite. Bring in the 2020. You gonna stand up for me too? You gonna show off for the camera as well? Because it seems like that's what you do now. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh boy, this is hilarious. So you get a open jazz finger hand. You get fist hands. And of course you get gun holding hands, trigger, and you get let's see, where are you? You can get another sword holding hand. So you get a total of, what is this? Let's do some math, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hands with the 2020 version. And you get a total of 4 for the 2024. Make it make sense. Oh, also, he came with a unicorn. Now, I have another Deadpool somewhere in my room with a robe on, and he has the unicorn that he came with. Unimportant accessory, but again, it's just more stuff that came with the 2020 that did not come with this. So, there you have it. That's my review. Again, I'm not here to tell you what to get. Oh no, y'all both are gonna stand. Really. This is just hilarious. Everybody give it up for Deadpool. Give him a hand clap. He decided that he wanted to cooperate today. But anyway, that's my review. Of course, as I always say, if you like it, get it. If you don't, just leave it on the shelf. Y'all have a good one.